The Bert Show.
Time to get buzzed on the hot goss from Hollywood with Abby. It's the Bert Show's entertainment buzz.
It's the end of an era for the city of Philadelphia because star Eagles player Jason Kelce is officially retired. And let me tell you, whatever his mom taught both Jason and Travis growing up about vulnerability and emotions needs to be put in a book somewhere because I have never seen a grown man cry like this. So yesterday, Jason had a big press conference to announce his retirement. It was 45 minutes long. And let me tell you, about 44 minutes was just him crying. He gets to the podium and he cannot even get out 2 words before he is breaking down, talking about his time as a football player. I recorded some timestamps. He doesn't even start talking until 1 minute and 17 seconds into it because he's so overcome with emotions, and then immediately stops. It takes him another minute and a half to keep going again. And then he finally gets his speech going about 4 minutes into the press conference. And in it, he was so complimentary about everyone in his life. And one of the most heartwarming moments in this speech was when he raved about the support that his wife, Kelce, gave him.
That night, I'd meet my future wife. I still remember the moment she walked through the door. The first instance is burned in my retina. It was like she glided through the opening, an aura around her. Then she started talking, and I thought, man, is this what love feels like? She was beautiful and smart, serious yet playful. I knew it right away. I think it's no coincidence I have enjoyed my best years of my career with Kylie by my side. Every accolade I have ever received has come with her in my life. She has brought the best out of me through love, devotion, support, honesty, intelligence, and of course, a swift kick in the ass from time to time. She has also given me 3 beautiful girls and a life that increasingly brings me more fulfillment off the field than it does on. We've had a great run, Kai.
Aw, every woman wants to be talked about that way, especially when, he's the star and you don't really get a lot of attention.
It's really nice of the NFL to have that music play in the background for him during his press conference.
Then it just dropped out. I was confused.
I think that was more of TikTok's fault.
Gotcha.
Trust me, it was dead silent during the NFL press conference because I had it on while I was leaving the gym, and I was just like, because it was so silent for most of it because he kept talking and then he would just start crying again. I'm like, okay, stand up, Jason. Like, you're one of the best NFL players in history.
The Swifties are cracking me up because, if Taylor wasn't dating Travis,
oh yeah,
you probably wouldn't have been watching Jason Kelce's retirement speech.
I turned on our song 18 years ago, and all of a sudden I'm on Twitter watching Jason Kelce retire. Mm-hmm. What is happening?
That's what Swifties were saying. They're like, here I am just supporting Taylor and her boyfriend, and now I'm sobbing over her boyfriend's brother retiring from the NFL. Like, what a wild ride you guys have been on.
I wonder if that's why he specifically said when she gives me a swift kick in the butt, because that was his way of nodding to the Swifties. I know this is the only reason y'all are listening.
He had a couple of nods to the Swifties for sure, and he of course talked about his relationship with his brother Travis, who was also sobbing in the front row. Mans had blacked out shades on while he was talking about their childhood growing up and learning and doing football together.
We did almost everything together. Competed, fought, laughed, cried, and learned from each other. We invented games, imagined ourselves as star players of that time. We'd envision making the winning plays day after day on Coleridge Road. We won countless Super Bowls in our minds before ever leaving the house.
So sweet. And of course,
I'm sure it's tough for all football players to transition because you've done that your entire life, and then now all of a sudden you have to find something new. But I would imagine for him, it's twice as tough because of the bond he shared with his brother. That's probably all they have done. Their entire life is compete. And for the rest of his life, he has to know that his brother is going to throw it in his face that one time we got together in that Super Bowl, I beat you. And he knows he can never now redo that. So I'm sure this is a tough time for him in his life.
Well, it's also hard when you have that FOMO, seeing Travis, of course, kick butt, and he recently just won another Super Bowl, and knowing that while he's at his football career high, you're also choosing to take a step back to have more time with your family. And obviously, I know football is so hard on your body, but Jason, of course, had to give a nod to the Swifties before he ended out his speech, letting us know that he cares about us all too well.
It's only too poetic. I found my career being fulfilled in the city of brotherly love. I knew that relationship all too well.
Thanks, Jason. We love it. We love having you in the Swiftie community. All right, one of the most popular spring break destinations is telling college students, hey, don't come here. We don't want you. It's on your next Evo's on The Bert Show.
The Bert Show.